Chapter 1 of the Pony Rider Boys in Louisiana. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Pony Rider Boys in Louisiana by Frank G. Patchin. Chapter 1 Southern Hospitality. Professor Zeppelin, I believe? The same, and you are? Major Clowney, sir, at your service, answered the tall, gray-haired, distinguished-looking Southerner who had greeted the professor at the railway station in Jackson. 4 clean-cut, clear-eyed young men who had left the train with the professor stepped up at that juncture and were introduced to the Southerner as Thaddeus Butler, Ned Rector, Stacy Brown, and Walter Perkins, known as the Pony Rider Boys. The Major regarded the young men quizzically, then shook hands with each of them, bowing with true Southern courtliness over each hand as it was extended toward him. "Isn't he the fine old gentleman?" whispered Stacy, otherwise and more familiarly known among his companions as Chunky the Fat Boy. Tad Butler nodded. The Major was a type that they had heard of, but never had known. He was a relic of the Old South. "It gives me great pleasure, gentlemen, to welcome you to Jackson. My old friend Colonel Perkins wrote me asking that I do what I could for you. I'm delighted at the opportunity to serve him as well as these fine young gentlemen. You will wish to go to your hotel?" "Yes, if you please," bowed the professor. The Major apologized for the humble hotel to which he conducted them, explaining that it was the best the little Southern town afforded. "I shall look for you to dine with myself and family this evening," he added. The professor expressed his appreciation, the boys murmuring their thanks. Tad Butler said he feared they were not in condition to accept home hospitality, to which the Major replied that he and his family would feel honored to receive the party, no matter in what condition they might be forced to come. "Did the Major fight the Germans?" questioned Chunky. "No. They're all colonels, majors, and captains down here," replied Tad laughingly. It was agreed that the professor and his party were to go out to the Major's home about 5 o'clock that afternoon, meet Major Clowney's family, and have dinner with them, after which a pleasant evening would be spent. "You will no doubt wish to rest after your tiresome journey, Professor. At 4:45 I shall send one of my servants to lead you to my home. My wife and daughters are impatient to meet you, my old friend Colonel Perkins having told us not a little about your young friends." "You are very kind, sir," declared Tad. "In the meantime, if you'll give us the benefit of your advice, we shall look about us for a guide and some horses, as I've been given to understand that we might procure all of these here in Jackson," said the professor. "It is all arranged, sir, all arranged," answered the Major. "It has been my pleasure to attend to all the details. How many rooms will you require?" Having received this information from Professor Zeppelin, Major Clowney bustled about, sternly ordering the colored porters around, giving directions for the fetching of the equipment of the boys from the station, then making a personal inspection of the rooms assigned the professor and the boys, ordering this and that thing changed, until it seemed as if all the forces of the hotel were jumping about at the Major's command. "There, sir, I think you'll be as comfortable as this miserable hostelry can make you. And now I shall leave you to your rest," he said. The Major, after once more shaking hands all around, bustled out, leaving the boys to themselves. Chunky blinked solemnly. "Pinch me, fellows. I don't know whether I'm awake or dreaming," said Stacy. "You'll wake up by and by," answered Ned. "A splendid gentleman," nodded Tad thoughtfully. "We might all profit by Major Clowney's courtliness. Did you ask him what arrangements he'd made for us, Professor?" "No. He no doubt will explain when we see him this evening. Depend upon it, he has left nothing undone." "Except to make the weather cool," answered Stacy. "Whew, but it's hot. Where is our baggage? I want to get into some togs that aren't so hot as these glad clothes." "The baggage should be here very soon," answered Walter. "The men went after it before we came upstairs." "I never saw so many colored folks in my life," declared Chunky. "Everything looks black to me now. I wonder if they're all black in this part of the country."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?